Growing up in the slums of Lagos, Dayo experienced the harsh realities of poverty. His family struggled to make ends meet, with his father working odd jobs and his mother selling vegetables at the market. Dayo often went to bed hungry, but he was determined to escape this life and achieve success. Little did he know, his ambition would lead him down a path of greed and betrayal. Dayo's journey to university was a significant milestone. It was there he met Funbi, a kind-hearted and generous woman who showed him love and support. Funbi helped Dayo pay his school fees when he couldn't afford them and even bought him clothes, shoes, and jewelries. She believed in him and saw his potential, and their relationship blossomed. Dayo felt grateful for her love and support, and for a while they were happy together. One day, Dayo discovered that Funbi's father was Chief Olu, a billionaire. The revelation of her family's wealth ignited a greed in Dayo he hadn't known existed. He began to ask Funbi for more and more money and gifts, never satisfied with what she gave him. Despite her generosity, Dayo's demands grew constant. Funbi had a childhood friend, Victor, who had always been interested in marrying her. However, Funbi had chosen Dayo, believing in their love. Victor, heartbroken but respectful, stepped aside, hoping Funbi would find happiness. Dayo's best friend, Segun, noticed the changes in him. Segun advised Dayo to be content and appreciate Funbi's love, warning him about the dangers of greed. But Dayo refused to listen, driven by his newfound desire for wealth and luxury. He began to cheat on Funbi, using her money to lavish other women with gifts and attention. Funbi's friends, Linda and Vicky, grew suspicious of Dayo's behavior. They tried to warn Funbi, but she trusted Dayo completely and dismissed their concerns. Dayo's new lifestyle was extravagant. He went to expensive restaurants and nightclubs, often seen with different women on his arm. He bought the latest gadgets, designer clothes, and even rented a luxurious apartment, all funded by Funbi's money. The more he received, the more he wanted, always feeling that he deserved more. His greed was insatiable. One fateful day, Funbi was supposed to travel abroad with her father. Due to unforeseen circumstances, they missed their flight. Deciding to visit Dayo instead, Funbi arrived at his house unannounced. To her horror, she found him in bed with Linda and Vicky. Betrayed and heartbroken, Funbi couldn't believe the scene before her eyes. As Dayo and her friends begged for forgiveness, the pain of their betrayal was too much to bear. Victor, who had always cared deeply for Funbi, became a pillar of support. He comforted her during this difficult time, offering a shoulder to cry on and a listening ear. Over time, Funbi began to see how genuine and caring Victor was. His steady support helped her heal, and she realized the depth of his love for her. When Victor proposed to her again, she accepted, knowing it was the right choice. Their wedding was one of the biggest events in Lagos, a grand celebration of their love. Funbi chose not to invite Linda and Vicky, as their betrayal had left deep scars. The ceremony was beautiful, with friends and family celebrating their union. Victor's love and dedication were evident to everyone present, and Funbi felt a renewed sense of hope and happiness. Meanwhile, Dayo's life took a turn for the worse. Without Funbi's financial support, he struggled to maintain the lavish lifestyle he had become used to. He tried to seek help from his other girlfriends, but they all turned him down, seeing him for the opportunist he had become. Dayo's reputation was in shambles, and word of his betrayal spread quickly. He was ostracized by the social circles he once strived in. Dayo's health began to worsen. The stress of his situation combined with his reckless lifestyle took a toll on his body. He lost weight, developed dark circles under his eyes, and his once confident behavior was replaced by a haunted, desperate look. His apartment, once filled with luxury, became a mess, reflecting his inner chaos. He tried to find work but struggled due to his tarnished reputation. Employers were wary of hiring someone with such a notorious past. He bounced from one low-paying job to another, unable to find stability. The friends who had once flocked around him for parties and free drinks vanished, leaving him to fend for himself. As months passed, Dayo became a shadow of his former self. He wandered the streets of Lagos, looking for odd jobs to survive. His clothes were worn and tattered, and the spark that once lit his eyes was gone. One day, while sitting on a park bench, he saw Funbi and Victor from a distance. They looked happy, walking hand in hand, their faces glowing with joy. Dayo felt a pang of regret and sorrow. He had let his greed destroy the best thing that ever happened to him. Funbi deserved better, and Victor was giving her the love and respect she deserved. Dayo's story serves as a powerful lesson in the dangers of greed and the importance of gratitude. His unquenchable thirst for wealth led to his downfall, destroying the genuine love and support he had from Funbi. On the other hand, Victor's patience, kindness, and genuine love for Funbi ultimately brought him happiness and fulfillment. This tale reminds us to value the people who support us and to never let greed overshadow genuine relationships. True happiness comes from appreciating what we have and the love of those who truly care for us. In the end, Dayo's choices led him to a life of loneliness and regret. Let Dayo's story be a reminder that true success is not measured by the wealth alone, but by the relationships we nurture and the value we uphold.